Wednesday the 10th of May. It's 5:45. I'm just doing a daily analysis and a very quick review of last night. Very similar to the night before. There isn't much to say. There was just not enough volatility for anything to hit any bands, and so I wasn't trading, and I didn't get in. If we quickly go to, you can see here, I wasn't overly keen on getting in at this point here, and so I didn't get in, and we were just watching that, and obviously it went, basically it returned to where we could make a nice profit. So that was fine. I didn't get in, didn't do any trading. That was on the US 30, and then on the British pound, as we can see, it got close, it hit this area, and it didn't go into this zone until the New York session, so no trading at all yesterday. So going into the British pound on the daily, we can see that we're still on that significant uptrend. In the 4 hour, it looks like we're just playing back and forth between these zones here. So I'm just trying to find out exactly where it is right now. And we're at 1261. 1261. So, we'd probably say high probability chance that it's going to hit this zone and probably come up. So we're still in an uptrend. We're probably looking at this type of action here. But I guess we're just waiting for that big candle to come out. The chances of it happening during the London session is unlikely, but either a massive collapse or an absolute rocket ship. So bit of uncertainty, but until we have that, we just keep trading, and just selling at the bands and buying at the bands. Same thing, closing in. Up in this area here. So yeah, very similar to yesterday for the British pound on the 1 minute. We can see we've had a bit of movement come up here again, very similar to the to yesterday, right in that zone, just above it, and then come back down. So yeah, essentially watch this space. If we go to now the US 30, get out of this. Actually, I'll just see if this might be some drawings, which would be nice, which there is. So yeah, we can see, that we are still in an uptrend ish, but it is kind of ranging right now. So it has broken out of this uptrend, and it's almost, you can see these are bunching together. They're getting closer and closer. So very high chance that this may come down. So we just have to wait and see. Zooming in, you can tell that there hasn't been many drawings being done on the 4 hour. This zone here is quite interesting. And actually where it is right now, you can kind of see that is quite a high level of demand. You can see all these candles that have pierced through it and then rejected. There's a lot of touching involved there. So the reason why I say that, if we move closer to the 1 minute, we can kind of see what's happened here. There's that the area of demand, and we can kind of see that it has quite aggressively collapsed through, but then it's hit this and come back a bit, and so I guess we'll find out whether this will continue down. I would say likely it is. The major reason why I'm bringing that up is because I'm currently in on this trade. So what can I comment about it? Essentially, I have put a whole bunch of 5 lots in, just because it was easier to do. And so 5 lots of 5, and I've got in here, here, and I believe there is another one in there somewhere. But yeah, essentially I noticed that it was quite aggressive. These are getting closer. I did have this quite far down, quite far high up in this area. The reason why I changed that is if we zoom back out, and we follow this red line, I thought this would be a good opportunity to get out there. And so that's a very safe bet. It's not going to hit this and come down. And so, that's probably going to work out to a couple of $100, before 7 o'clock. So that's basically the plan at the moment. So obviously this trade will be quite significant, and this would be quite small, and it will work out, I'm saying, at a couple of $100. So watch this space. It was looking very aggressive. It's kind of tapered off a little bit now, that it's hitting this zone, and the ribbon is getting closer together, so a bit more confidence in that. There's probably a high chance that it will come up here before it comes all the way down, but I'd rather just, high probability, just get out, take a little bit of profit and move on, especially as though we haven't done any trading in a couple of days. So that's pretty much me done. We'll have to wait and see what happens for the British pound. I did have, when it was up here, I had these 2 up, but obviously it just came down, so I didn't have that opportunity. Those are still there, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if it gets up into that zone. But yeah, thank you for that. Have a good night.